Hi, my name is Ricardo with Pools by Design.
And I'm Michelle.
Today we're going to be showing you how to use the tailored test kit to test your pool's chemical balance.
You should be testing these levels at least once a week to keep your pool running smoothly.
There are 3 tests included in this kit: chlorine, pH, and total alkalinity.
Rinse each cell in the test kit with pool water, then fill it to the mark on the side.
The first cell we're going to show you to use is the chlorine cell, although you can use these in any order.
Add 5 drops of R0600 to the chlorine cell. Cap it and invert it to mix the drops with the water sample.
Match the color water included with the color standard kit and record the color water parts per million, or ppm, with the kit.
Ideally, this should be between 1.0 and 3.0 ppm.
If it's too high, stop adding the chlorine and monitor the levels until they drop into normal range.
If it's too low, you will need to add chlorine tablets. Start with a smaller amount first so you don't add too much.
The next test in this kit is to determine your pool's pH.
Add 5 drops of R0014 to the pH cell. Cap it and invert it to mix with the water sample.
Match the color standard with the pool water and record the number as pH units.
Your pool's pH should be between 7.4 and 7.6, which is slightly basic.
If the sample is not within range, your test kit includes a way to determine how much acid or base you need to add.
If the pH was higher than 7.6 and you need to bring it down, add R0015 drop by drop, counting as you go. After each drop, swirl the cell to mix and record the number of drops it takes to reach a pH in the acceptable range.
If the pH was lower than 7.4 and you need to raise it, add R0016 to the sample using the same process Michelle just described for bringing that pH down.
Based on the number of drops, the kit will tell you how much acid or base you need to add to your pool to adjust the pH.
If the pH was too low, you'll be adding base, as if it was too high, you'll be adding acid.
The final test in your kit is for alkalinity.
Add 2 drops of R0007 to the alkalinity cell and swirl to mix. Then add 5 drops of the R0008 and swirl to mix. The sample should turn green.
Add R0009 drop by drop, keeping track of how many you have added. After each drop, swirl to mix. Keep doing this until the sample changes from green to red.
Multiply the number of drops by 10 and then record this value as total alkalinity, which is measured in parts per million.
The ideal range is between 80 to 120 ppm. If it is below 80, you may need to add baking soda to bring it up.
The general rule of thumb is to add 1.5 pounds of baking soda for every 10,000 gallons of water to raise total alkalinity by 10 parts per million.
To lower alkalinity, you will need to add acid.
Keep in mind that both of these methods will also raise your pool's pH.
After you've made any necessary adjustments, test your pool's water again until all of the values are in the recommended ranges.
Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more pool maintenance tips. If you have any questions, leave a comment below.
See you soon.